Hey y'all, it's Liz. How are you? I can't get it right. Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to come to you and make this video really quick. I'm just not feeling very good, so I'm probably going to lay down for a minute. Anyways, fixing to dye my hair tonight, if I feel better later on. But, I want to tell y'all I got a job. A real job, not a fake one, a real one. I got a job and then I quit the job. Such a loser. Shoot. But yeah, I got a job at this travel agency. So I went down there and I applied, not thinking that I was going to get the job, because I was just bullshitting because I was joking around with Wayne. I said, I'm going to go down there and apply for a damn job working in this travel agency. Well, sure enough, I applied on Thursday. They called me Friday, and I started that last Monday. Yeah. Today's Wednesday? Yeah, it was last week Monday. And so I went to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I quit. I didn't like it. So anyways, let me tell you about the job. So I go down there and I apply and I get the job. They tell me to come in Monday. Well, they have a dress code. So that was cool. And so I went in Monday, went through the training class Monday from 9:45 to 5. Then I went in Tuesday at 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. The thing is, this travel agency is out on the beach. So from where I live, over by Port St. Joe, Tyndall Air Force Base, Florida, it's a 50-minute drive one way. But the money that they were paying me, which was $11.50 an hour, it was okay. It wasn't great money, but it was okay. So that's working on the beach. Well, it's spring break. And the traffic is horrific. It's ludicrous to be out there in that goddamn traffic with all them crazy ass youngins. You know? So, anyways, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday was okay. I went. 9:45 to 5, whatever. I was there. So, Thursday morning, I leave early because the traffic is so bad. So I'm basically driving about an hour or a little bit more than an hour every morning one way. And coming home, it's like everybody and their mama's out. I couldn't even get on the main highway. I had to sit there and just look. I could smoke a damn cigarette waiting to get on the main highway. That's how much traffic is on that beach. If y'all ever have come to Panama City during spring break, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Traffic is backed up for hours. But anyways, so I go in Thursday, I leave early, I get there, I stop at Chick-fil-A. And so I go into the building and I put my stuff down at my little cubicle thing, you know. And the instructor comes over. And he's the one that told me, he said, how would you answer the phone? And I said, they gave me a piece of paper. And it said, you know, whatever, how may I help you? And so I said, this is Elizabeth, how can I help you? And in front of everybody, because, you know, it's a training class, he was like, excuse me, Elizabeth, that is not proper English. I said, what's not proper English? He was like, it's not how can I help you? It's how may I help you? Please don't ever let me hear you say, how can I help you? Motherfuck you, bitch. You fucking punk ass motherfucker. Shut the hell up. And I was just like, I told Steve that night, I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna like this shit. And he said, quit. And I'm like, I'm serious. He's like, I'm serious too. And I'm like, you know, I don't like that little punk ass motherfucker. You know? Because he was like, yeah, if you guys do something wrong, I will call you out in front of every motherfucker. You call me out, it's going to be on and motherfucking popping, because I'm going to have to pump your brakes, bitch. So anyways, Thursday comes around and I go in I hadn't clocked in and I was just putting my stuff down. He says, Elizabeth, what's that in the cup? In that Chick-fil-A cup? I said, sweet tea. And he was like, you can't have that in here. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just putting my stuff. No, you can't have it in the building. You must go dump it out. I said, oh. Hey, he's like, that's company policy. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. No problem. Can I put water in it? He said, yes, you can put water in it. So I go and I dump it out and I put water in it. So I went out and I smoked and everything. When I came back, class, you know, we clocked in and I got started. And he said, Elizabeth, did you dump out that sweet tea and put water in there? I said, I did. He said, and I was like, what? What? You know? And he was like, can you bring it up here so I can see? And I said, no. And he just looked. I said, I just told you it was water in here. Moving on. And I'm thinking, all right, bitch, you are really testing my motherfucking ass today. See, I'm just going to show you, because you're going to fuck with me until I just get stone cold ghetto on your ass. I'm just going to have to go off on your motherfucking ass. So, sure enough, he says, the three of you back here, you guys go ahead and go get your schedules for the week. So, we get up and we go. Me and two other people. So, I go in there to get my schedule. And the schedule says 6 to 2. There's a mistake. Hello? Mistake. There's no AM in front of these motherfuckers. It says PM. PM to the AM. And she was like, yes, the shift is from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. 6 p.m. Who the fuck signed up for this shit? I ain't signed up for no motherfucking 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Bitch, I have to get my damn beauty sleep. I'm in bed at 10. I don't know where the fuck you get. I ain't put that down on my application. She was like, well, that's the shift. And it's a permanent shift. Permanent shift. She says, yes, your days off are Monday and Thursdays. No, see, I knew right then. No, bitch, my days off is Monday through Sunday. Or Sunday through Saturday. That's my days off. I'm too old to be playing them kind of games with your ass. Because when I applied, it said what days I can work in the morning, early afternoons. Morning to early afternoons. That's what that fucking shit means. Well, anyways, I'm talking to her about that. I didn't get it straightened out. See, and as soon as I found out that it's a no-go. It's a no-go. I'm going to have to work 62. I knew right then, this is not my day, and I'm going to have to quit today. Today's it. So, I go back to the little training place, the little room, and the guy that sits next to me asked me, he started laughing, he said, are you sure there's no sweet tea in that cup? And I just looked at him and smiled, and I was like, no, it's water. And he was like, I know. I said, how do you know? He said, because Kai came over and opened it up and looked inside. I said, excuse me, Kai? Yeah. Did you come and open up my Chick-fil-A cup? I did. Why would you do that? Well, because I don't know you. Oh, my God. And I looked at him and I told him, I said, motherfucker, I don't know you. So for you to come over here and open my motherfucking cup is unacceptable. So fuck you, I quit. And he was like, well, there, and I said, fuck you, you fucking punk ass bitch. Clocked out, hit the door, and I stopped at Panera Bread and ate lunch and came home and booked me a motherfucking cruise for April the 16th. Deuces. Fuck a damn job. I'd rather sit at home and make videos for y'all motherfuckers. Alright, peace.